Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Hello there guys, this is Monster Hunter World, as you've no doubt already gathered. I didn't expect it to be anything like this at all, and it's really pleasantly surprised me. So I have decided it's one of the games that I am going to be creating videos on, but this video has no gameplay. All I'm going to do here is make a character. So as usual, I'm plummeting for a female character. I just find them nicer to look at. I'm going to go with the presets, and then I'm going to adjust it just a little bit. But first of all, I'm going to turn my TV a little, so I don't get such a big reflection of the sunshine that's coming in through the windows. I'll also close the blinds, so that's definitely going to help. Okay, there we go. Still not perfect, but a lot better than previously. So let's have a look at what presets we have. I do think the character creation on this game looks amazing. I did create a character before. I based it on this one and then just tweaked it a little bit. I'm going to have a look at another one though. I think I might go with her and then make some changes. But there's a couple of things that really, really impressed me just about this part of the game, which, I mean, this is on, it's not on Xbox Game Pass, but it was on like a free trial. So I downloaded the free trial, I had a little look, and, whoops, I didn't confirm, did I? So I was going to go for that one. So yeah, let's confirm. So yeah, I downloaded the free trial. Had a little bit of a look at it, but I haven't really progressed in the game yet where I can do anything. All I've done, I've got to the point we're at now, I made a character, and then after that, I kind of got to the first sort of village and the guy started showing me around, and at that point I thought, I'm going to like this game. So then I went back to the Xbox store and bought it, but after that, I didn't actually play it at all. But I did think, because I was so impressed with the actual, just the look of the characters, they just look really good. I thought I'll make a video of this game, but I'll start off by showing the actual character creation, which is what we've got today. So if you're expecting much gameplay footage, you ain't going to get none. But I tell you what did kind of disappoint me a little bit was that opening cutscene. There were a few frame rate issues in that, weren't they? And that, I'm going to go with the original one. I'm going to stick with that. That was like a cutscene, so it absolutely should not have had frame rate issues. I like this pale skin. I am going to change the hair though. I'm going to go for red hair. Probably that one. Maybe a little bit brighter. Oops. Ah, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get onto this section. Yeah, I think about there. I kind of like that. I think that suits this type of character. A little bit manga, sort of a teenager. Oh, I was going to say I like that as well. I expect it to be longer at the back, but it wasn't. That suits her. I'll tell you, she looks a little bit like the girl on... God, what's it called? Beautiful Bones? Ugly Bones? Oh, something Bones. The Beautiful Bones, I think. She looks a bit like the girl on there. I can't remember the actress's name. But I'm going to go with this. I like the kind of manga look. So, eyebrows. Let's make them sort of ginger as well. Bit darker though, I think. Maybe about that one. This is a lot of customization. I mean, you can't get in there and adjust like, you know, like you can in Fallout 4, where you can just grab part of their face and pull it around, which I do think is really good. I mean, you haven't got as much as that, but... oh, this is brow type, so I thought these were eyebrows. I was thinking my eyebrows are not really changing, but my face is. So these are eyebrows. I kind of like that worried look. She doesn't look like she could fight monsters, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, when I'm making a character on a game, I do spend a huge amount of time doing this. I like character creation. I could spend hours just making characters. And when I used to play The Sims quite a lot, which I haven't done for a long time, I'm waiting for mouse support on the Xbox, then I might get into that. But I used to play it a long time ago, about the time of Sims 2 on the computer, and most of my time was spent doing exactly what I'm doing now, just making a character. I'm going for these worried looking eyebrows. I kind of like them. Eyes. Check this out. This is amazing. This sold me the game, right? I'm going to make one eye green and one eye blue. How many games allow you to do that? Isn't that amazing? That's a bit bright, actually. Let's calm down this this a little bit less saturation, a bit brighter. And I'll go for a slightly more bluey green, a bit more saturation. Isn't that amazing? I've never seen a game before that allowed me to change my character's eyes independently. And I love it. I really do love it. So yeah, I'm going to go for a slightly more blue, not quite so purple. That's just brilliant. It is really brilliant. Let's go for a lot more saturation. Yeah, first game I've ever seen that enables you to have different coloured eyes. Immediately, of course, David Bowie comes to mind, but you know, he didn't actually have different colour eyes. He just had one pupil that was really big compared to the other one, so it gives that illusion. And he got that because he was fighting with one of his friends. Him and his friend were kind of fighting over a girl, and his friend punched him in the eye when he was probably about 16 years old. I kind of like that nose. I might keep that. And that caused this problem with the enlarged pupil that looked like two different coloured eyes. So that became his trademark, so I imagine he was very, very pleased about it. That suits her, doesn't it? Although it makes her look a bit too young. I don't know, I don't mind if it's a person who looks young fighting against monsters. Right, mouth. At the moment, she hasn't got a very happy mouth. Is that the one she started with? It's got the tick on it, but She didn't have a teeth showing. Oh, good God, that's horrible. Well, I don't like any of these. Goodness me. That's not too bad. I'm thinking... Close your mouth. It's so annoying when you're making a character and they move and you're trying to look at something specific and that thing moves. I tell you what, I think I'm just going to go for the one that she already had. Oh, she looks too worried. Let's try... No, that's too forward. So if I could pull it back, that would be alright. Close your mouth, let's have a look. That's not too bad. Bit too big on the lips. They're a bit too fat. Oh, I like that actually, that quite suits her. But it's too high, so let's try that one but moving it down a bit. I think that. Although I don't like how she keeps opening it. Obviously no facial hair. Makeup. Hey, let's see what we've got. Don't want any of that or that. Freckles! You got our freckles. Right, can we darken them up a little bit? So position, up, down, change colour. Do we have an opacity? Ah, at the bottom, look, transparency. Let's take the transparency down. Maybe up a touch. There we go. Metallic, metallic freckles, glossy and bright. No, I think they're all good. What colour are they? No, that'll do. Makeup 2. Oh, I've got to confirm this, haven't I? Is that just the same? I think so. I'm not that bothered about... I think, actually, I might get rid of some of that makeup that's around her eyes a little bit. So where is that? What's got a tick on it? Oh, she's got scars and things as well, look. Oh, that's nasty. No, I don't want those. What we got in here? I think that's fine. Expression, right. Expressions 1. Let's preview some of these. Oh my goodness. Okay, expressions 2. I've got a friend that always, let's get back to it, always smiles like that for pictures, right? She's not my friend, she's a friend of my wife's, and every photo I've ever seen of her, she's got that smile with her, it looks like she's trying to cover her teeth. So I thought she would have really bad teeth, and then she actually came to our wedding, and that's the first time I'd seen her teeth on a smile when she said hello to me and smiled. And she got perfect teeth. It really, really surprised me. I was like, she always has her mouth closed when she smiles. I thought she was kind of, not like this, I thought she was kind of trying to hide something. So expression set 3 are very open-mouthed. Right, number 4. And number 5. Look at that, how ridiculous. I think I might stick with number 1. Oh, they're all a bit silly, aren't they? They're all a bit too much caricature. They're the most subtle ones. Actually, I quite like that. I think I might go with these, actually. Yeah, I'm going with 2. Right, expression set number 2. Clothing. Right, obviously I've made a character before. I don't like these clothes at all. They kind of go right up her bum, and I don't like that. And I didn't realise it was as bad as it actually is when you're playing the game. So I don't like these for that reason. So I have the option of these in different colours. That's the one I opted for last time. But look, it just goes right up her bum, and it looks really uncomfortable, and I don't like it. But these ones... that's even worse. It just looks like a little girl. I don't like any of these. I wish they'd have made some better clothes. I'm not keen on those at all. But the option of the 2, I think that is better. But I really don't like the bum at all. But with it darker, it doesn't look so bad. But I kind of prefer the lighter look of the armour. I'm going to go for that one. But what I did last time is I turned off the default armour. So when I'm running around, I look like this. And then I thought, oh my god, the bum looks ridiculous. So now I'm going to leave on the default armour, and it kind of covers the bum up a little bit. So that's a lot better. And I like this armour. I like the way you can still see her hair. On the chainmail one, you can't. So I like the hair. So I'm going with this time. Can I confirm that? Voice. Let's have a listen to a couple of these. They're all going to be ridiculous, aren't they? They always are. So. No. Exactly the same. Ridiculous. No. There's 4 pages of this. Like, some woman had a nice time just going, into the microphone. Right. Same. Yeah, well, slightly more high-pitched. Maybe that one. Nah, it's too growly. Too orgasmic. Oh, goodness me. They're horrible. Alright, give me something good. It might have to be that one. Oh dear. I don't mind that, actually. Oh god, I don't like any of them. What are these action examples? Alright, so the noise she makes when she attacks, is that what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Let's go back. What was this one? No. I think they're all too girly. But she's a girl, right? I wish you could make her a little bit older. I'm going for that one. The best of a bad bunch. Not many good options there. So we've done the default armour. That's all of this stuff done. We can change the background. I'm kind of happy with his face. I like the innocent look of it for someone that's going to kick ass. I like that. I like it when someone looks very frail and weak, and then you're going to go and kick the fuck out of some huge dinosaurs with your different coloured eyes. Isn't that amazing, the ability to have different coloured eyes? That has sold me on this game. Just that, just the eyes. Nothing else, just the eyes. I kind of like freckles, but the ability to have different coloured eyes, just fucking awesome. So there we go. That is my character. You can't change height or weight, which I found a little bit frustrating. I think I'd like her a little bit taller. And it's kind of like a bit of puppy fat going on there. And I'd like her to look a bit more, I don't know, a little bit more athletic maybe, a little bit taller. Maybe a little bit older would be good. Do we have an age option? Presets, face. Oh, in here. Yes, we do. How did I miss this? So, age. Let's see how this affects it. Did anything happen? Not really. Wrinkles. Well, she's got a weird wrinkle at the back of her chin, where you'd never get a wrinkle at all. What on earth is going on there? No, that doesn't work at all, does it? Well, I'm not very happy with the age sliders. It doesn't make her look older. It just puts some weird lines on her face. So I'm going to be keeping it at minimum age and minimum wrinkles. That's going to have to do, but I think she looks pretty good. So there we go. Let's have a look at different backgrounds. And nighttime. Yep, she's pretty cool, but check this out. This next bit is bloody awesome. Enter your name. Okay. Right. There we go. Is this name okay? It's perfect. Now you get to pick what they call your palico, but I mean, I call it a cat, right? And the presets, it's got to be this one. It's so cute, but I'll show you them all. There's a couple of evil ones. Look at this. Oh, let's change off this background. Let's get a... I'll go with that greeny colour. I don't know what the background means, but these things are so cute. They follow you about and do things for you. Look at that. There's a little blind cat. Oh, they're amazing. They are so amazing. But for me... Oh, that's not bad. I like that one. Weird ears. For me, it's this one. It's just so cute. Right, so I'm having that one. But I might change a couple of things. Fur. I kind of like the fur as it is. So you can change fur length, fur thickness. What's that like? Hang on a sec. Mi amor? Hola? I thought I heard footsteps. Hola, mi amor? I can hear footsteps, but there's no one replying. Let me have a quick look. Hola? No. No, there's nobody there. Perhaps it was Michael. I keep telling you, I did tell him he is welcome to come and haunt me whenever he likes. But as far as I'm aware, he hasn't done yet. But I thought it might be my wife coming back. She's over at her auntie's, who lives over the road. Her auntie's an hairdresser, and she's gone over to have her hair dyed, and which normally takes about 5 hours because they like to gossip and natter. So I was thinking, oh my god, she's back already, because I heard footsteps behind me. But no, there's nobody there. Right, where was I? Fur thickness. So that's thick, this is thin. Doesn't really make much difference, does it, really? I'll just stick it about there. Oh, I've got to keep the colours as they are, I think. Yeah, I'm keeping that just as it is. The pattern. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. I like that one simply because I've had cats in my life. Hang on a sec. Hello? Nah, still no one there. That's so weird. If someone taps me on the back in a moment, I'll turn around, there's nobody there. Well, actually, I won't jump a mile. I'll take as many photos as possible, hoping I can catch a ghost on my camera. That's what I'd do. And I'd be well chuffed about it. And if I ever tell my wife, she'd have to move house, because everything terrifies her. Oh my god, what a tough decision. This or this, this or this, this or this. Oh. I think it might have to be... I'm going to have to go with that. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Oh, you can change... Oh, no pattern. What's that? Oh no, I don't want that. Oh god, now I've got it. Right, I'll discard the changes. Okay, I'll keep this one. Eyes. So types of eyes. We can have this one, the little blind pussycat. The evil pussycat. The loyal pussycat. That's too cute. I like these big ones, to be honest. And we can have different coloured eyes. Right, I'm going to do the same as I did on the girl and have the eyes. I'm going to go for a lot more saturation on this one, though. Because animals do have really bright eyes, don't they? That's fine. But I want to keep it the same with the girl. Almost like this is her pet. And, you know, they have that thing in common. What am I moving? It's hard to see where my cursor is. It's really just because the house is too bright. Ah, there we go. So I want the brightness up. Yeah, I want the cat's eyes nice and bright and high saturation. So that's good for the green one. Now let's do the blue one. I think I'll go for a little bit more in the blue area. Need to be in a bit of light to see it. Oh, there we go. That's a bit clearer. Yeah, I'm keeping the cat with the green and blue eyes to match the girl. So, confirm. Ears. I kind of just like the normal ones, really. I like the ones that just look like normal cat ears. Tail. I just like the normal cat tail as well. Oh, that crooked one's quite nice, though. And that is. I don't want that. Maybe I might go for this one, the little crooked one. Clothing. Is that it? We've got no options, it's just colours. So I'm happy with those colours. I don't want to fanny about with those. Look at the armour. Isn't it amazing? And even the little water bottle, look, is a cat. I'll tell you what, if they made exactly that little water satchel thing there in real life, loads of people would buy them. That looks brilliant. Oh, it's so cute. And that little helmet with the ears. It's fantastic. So is the armour, so we have leather or no armour? Well, blatantly I'm keeping the leather armour. It looks amazing. So let's have a look at voices then. Oh, that's too sad. Nope. Yep. Alright, let's go with that one. Right, we can change the pitch. It's a high pitch. Oh, it's got like a little gizmo kind of thing. I can't do it, but you know what I mean? Like the rolly thing. That thing. That's cute. Oh, number one, I think. I definitely like the high-pitched ones. Going for number one. Right, so that is an introduction to the very beginning of this game. I know what happens when I click this button, and we continue with the cutscene we were doing earlier, and then it forces me to do a little bit of really useless playing, and then I get to a town. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll continue with the video recording until we get to that town, and then the guy sort of shows me around and I get introduced to stuff, and it's just going to be like a, you know, like a, hang on a sec. That's so weird. It really is. I think I'm going to have to re-listen to this recording really, really carefully on very high volume and see if it picks anything up going on in the apartment. Because it sounds so much like people are walking around to me. I've got my headphones on, so, I mean, it could be something in the game, in the background of the music, but I really don't think so. It sounds like it's behind me. It's behind you! So... There we go. So I'll click finish. It's going to carry on with the cutscene. I don't know why the cutscene is a little bit frame ratey. I had three options when I started. I could go graphics or resolution or frame rate. I went for resolution. It said with resolution everything will be nice and smooth and look lovely. It said with graphics more things will be on the screen, like more shadows, more items and that kind of thing. And obviously with frame rate it's just smoother animation. So I maybe should have gone for that one. But when you actually play it looks alright. But at the beginning it was kind of, you know, when they were walking down the stairs into that like bar on the ship, it looked really glitchy. So I'll continue with the little story for you, which I'll just allow to play without talking over it, and then I will progress to the point where the first town is. Then I'm going to close down this video. That's as far as I've got so far, so I know nothing about this game other than I'm very impressed that you can have different coloured eyes, and this thing, this cat, is amazing. So this and the eyes, that, you know, I was sold. I went straight back to the Xbox store. The game is on half price as well. It was only 20 quid. So, you know, even if it's not that great, it's not much of a loss. But I read the reviews. I didn't know this was an RPG. I thought it was going to be like, you know, like those hunting games where you just get your load out, you choose your gun, you go out, you shoot a deer, and that's it. You know, or you blow your you know, your call and, you know, you track them and everything. I thought it was going to be like that, but with monsters. But no, it's a fully fledged RPG, which I had no clue about. And a lot of the comments have said stuff like, this is what other RPGs want to be. So I've not got into a game like this. Oh, since Final Fantasy VIII. So a really, really long time ago. But yeah, that was, I really loved that game. When I was playing Final Fantasy, was it 8 or 7? Yeah, it was 8. I played 8 first and then I played 7 afterwards. But when I was playing 8, I tell you, in the morning, I mean, this is a long time ago, and at the time I was still working a normal job, but in the morning I'd wake up excited to get on my PlayStation and play on Final Fantasy VIII for an hour or so before I had to go to work, and I enjoyed it so much. It was brilliant. And my friend Anthony, my ex's brother, he actually recorded all of the cutscenes from that game and he compiled them onto a video. And I mean, just to watch the cutscenes, for the time, they were incredible. You know, the ballroom dance and all that stuff, it was just incredible. Like, compared to anything else that had been before it, that game was absolutely stunning. And then after that one, I went back and played 7. Now, I know that for a lot of people, Final Fantasy 7 was their favourite, and I think possibly they played them in the correct order and played 7 before 8. I played 8 first, so it was my favourite simply because it was so impressive to anything I'd seen before. And I think that's probably what happened to people playing, you know, number 7 before 8. I wasn't very keen on number 9. I did play 10. That wasn't too bad, but they started getting a little bit too cartoony for me, and that's the reason I wasn't so keen on 7. It was a bit too cartoony, whereas I kind of liked that 8 were more like real people. And I think as well the fact that they were, I mean, I don't know what age they were supposed to be, but they looked young. They looked like maybe between the ages of 15 and 19 years old across the various characters that you played. And I kind of liked that. I liked that you were playing these teenagers and they were fighting, and it was good. I liked that idea. I think that when I was a teenager, the kind of the idea of going on that kind of adventure to save the world would have been fucking awesome. So yeah, I do like that. That appeals to me quite a lot. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this game because it looks like it's got a lot of the elements which I enjoyed from that one many, many years ago. So here we go for the rest of the cutscene. It's going to make me do some silly things, and then we'll be getting to that town. So let's progress. Oh, we got to name the cat. So I'm Katumi. Shall I call this Kitumi? It doesn't look like Kitumi. My cat that looked like this was called Sylvester. My first ever cat was called Jessie, named after Uncle Jesse from the Dukes of Hazzard. And that, actually, I say my first cat was Jessie. It wasn't actually. Jessie was the daughter of my first cat that was called Kit Kat. And in honour of my first ever cat, this one is going to be called Kit Kat too. So this was the name of my first cat when I was a little child. There we go. That'll do. Let's go. Starting the game with these characters? Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Let's crack on.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the 5th Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa!
Oh, I didn't realise it got to the point where I have to do something. Which way have I got to go?
Hello? Anybody there?
Yeah, me, but I have no idea where you are. Oh, this way.
Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship! We have to do something!
No, we don't. We just have to run up here. We don't have to do anything at all.
It's not safe here! This way! We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way!
Whoa!
Watch yourself!
I don't think the climbing looks very good. It's not smooth, the animation. When I was just like running about, which I'm going to do at the moment when I get to here, I think it looked a lot more... Oh, don't touch that. That looks hot. I think it looked... She just jumped off. Oh, I'm going to the top. I think it looks a lot better, the animation, when you're just running about, but the climbing, it kind of looks a bit sketchy.
Oh, wow, climbers! I think my
Oops.
first encounter would be filled with so much packing. Shoo! Shoo! This way! No, the ground's moving again.
Oh, I don't think that's ground.
We're on! I knew it! Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on,
Now, I'm not sure if this is going to affect the way that this is being recorded, but I've got all my brightness on the game turned up quite high, simply because my room is bright, so it's very difficult for me to see the television. So if it all looks a little bit washed out and pale on the video, that's the reason behind that. It's just I have my settings on very bright.
This camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Right, you are. Let's go. Let's do some sprinting. Let's get there quickly. Doesn't the world look beautiful?
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
I think I've mentioned a couple of times on previous videos that I used to play... Why is she looking over there? What am I missing that's important? Are these, aggressive? They don't look aggressive, do they?
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around.
Yeah, as I was saying, on a few videos I've talked quite a bit about Guild Wars, which is something I used to play a lot.
Something's up. The scout flies are gathering.
Which was awesome, which is kind of like, you know, this kind of armour and stuff. Can you swim? Oh, I don't need to. It's shallow enough to just wade through. I don't think that's the way. I think if you look at the map... I think I'd better go down
here.
here.
There's one over here, too. Come on. I think I found the way back to base.
Yeah, it's this way.
I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
Yeah, I loved Guild Wars. I played it a lot, and I know I have mentioned this on a previous video, but I never actually...
We can push our way through these
I never actually played the game a great deal. What I did instead was I used to run people to the place where they bought more expensive armour, and that's what I liked most about the game. That looks dangerous.
You can hide in. Stay low in the brush to remain hidden.
I've got to be honest, I think they saw me go into this bush. I wasn't very discreet. I bumped into one of them.
Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Come on, then.
Nothing can stop us.
Oh, shit. Oh, apparently you can just leap off cliffs. Well, that's good news. Now, I do know there's kind of like stuff I can pick up. Like that. Stuff I can do. But to be honest, I'm not all that bothered. I mean, when I used to play games, as soon as I started, I would look everywhere.
This track?
And investigate as much as I possibly could, because I was a bit worried about missing something. And then I kind of figured... What? Oh, have I got to do it? Yeah, I've got to go back. Then I kind of figured that all the stuff at the beginning of the game is kind of low level and not that important. And as soon as you go on to like slightly high levels, all the stuff you've picked up was just a waste of time.
Look!
So now, closer to the beginning of
Over
games...
there. Let's check it out.
I tend to just walk past everything. I'm not bothered about a really low-level dagger or, you know, a level 1 helmet or something like that. It's not really that important. Some weird green light. I don't know what she thinks she's going to do, running in to attack the giant lizard with the funky hair.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Yeah,
Okay,
just run away.
let's go.
Move. Move. That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Come on!
Jump!
There we go. We've made it to the zone. So this is kind of like a town thing. So this is where I was heading to.
You all right?
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy now gives us a little tour around the town. But when I played this before, I didn't follow him. I just went off and did my thing, as I quite often do. So this time I am going to follow him. I'm going to see what he points out, what he has to say. And once we've done that, that's going to be the end of the video. But I kind of do like how this game is looking quite a lot. So I think I'm going to get into this quite heavily.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay,
Nasty
set him
fall,
down
huh?
here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape
low.
up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
Oh, I've got to read it. I really hoping he would kind of say all of this. Oh, so when you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I've been pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at council, which I'll be convening. I do apologise, my reading is shit, but I'm still going to continue once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course.
Your reputations precede you.
Oh, do they really? The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think what you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Yay, that's good news. Go ahead and have a look around Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for council.
Well, off you go.
Right you are. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
So yeah, at this point on the previous video, I just fucked off and had a look around by myself. But this time I'll follow the guy, see what he wants me to do.
Next is the smithy. It's this way.
We have a smithy. Go a little bit faster, please.
Over here.
Oh, I can't run. Oh, she can, that's not fair.
You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
The whole place looks good, doesn't it? Like, I like how there's the big water wheel there that's driving everything, and hey, it's just nice. Very nice.
Here. Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there!
Yay!
Hey, you!
Hey, that's my fucking cat. It should come to me.
I knew you'd pull through.
I do like those different coloured eyes.
Right. You're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
Right, one of my little pet hates in games, and this game obviously does it, is people ask your character questions and your character doesn't answer. Now, it happened quite a few times on the boat, and I bet it's going to happen here as well. I bet my character just doesn't... Whoops, I just banged the microphone. I bet my character just does not have a voice. I find that really annoying, and I don't know why they do it. Why don't they just give my character a voice, just let her speak? So let's see anyway, let's see whether or not my character says something. I wonder if maybe it's because they don't know if you can choose male or female and they'd have to record everything twice. But that'd be silly. But yeah, let's see if I actually speak. I really hope I do, but I don't think I will.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
Look at that cat's face. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Look how angry it looks. It's like Puss in Boots from whatever it's called. Oh, that's so cool. A little angry glare.
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Mm-hmm. Over here.
Cheers, dude. Show me my quarters. I'll follow you like this. Oh, my leg! My leg! Go on.
Inside your room.
Is
so
that
you can
it?
Grab yourself a weapon.
That was convenient. Cheers, dude. Bye. Right, let's have a look in our little room then. Oh, it's fucking enormous. Is this all mine? Oof. I think my cat's doing a poo. Looks like it's going to try and wipe its bum on the floor. It will get splinters.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
What, suits my fashion? I'll go for a ginger weapon then, please. Preferably with freckles. What's this little dude? The housekeeper. Oh, it's a slave. Like you could make a cat clean your house. Right then, let's see what we've got. Ah, I can't be bothered to read that. Oh, there's a movie. There we go. Well, the movie, is that it? Yeah, I can't bother with any of that. Yes, I would like to exit the tutorial. Let's just have a look at my weapons. So I've got a knife. Doesn't sound very menacing, does it? So... well, this is the stuff I've already got. And... ooh, a katana. A metal bagpipe. Yeah, that sounds like a very formidable weapon. What shall I go for? A lance, you know, a katana, a sword, or some bagpipes, which I can play and drive people crazy. The chain blitz looks a bit like a crossbow. The iron assault, an iron bow. No idea what that is. So, I mean, that's called an axe. It looks a bit more like a sword and a shield to me. A hammer? Oh, quite like those. Yeah, I think these kind of dagger things, the matched slicers, I think that might be my style. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted. Right, I'm going to close this video down now, and I'm going to go and have a look around the house and see what's making all the weird noises, because it really feels like there's somebody here. But there isn't, there's just me. But there we go, guys. What do you think? Leave some comments. Are you looking forward to this? Are you going to get it? Have you already got it? Have you already played it? Do you like it? Was it a disappointment? Was it a nice surprise? Yeah, give me some feedback and tell me what you think so far. I know I've really not showed you very much at all, but my intention was to show you the character creation, which we've done, and then just get to this place here, and I will continue with these videos when I get around to having time to focus on this game. But I am going to focus on Mutant thingy first, and then possibly a bit more Red Dead Redemption, and of course, as always, a lot of Fallout 4. You take care, have an awesome day, I'll see you soon. Bye bye!